Are you a busy individual who would like to prioritize their health?
And are you never satisfied with the results you're getting?
Well, you've come to the right place.
We are MYB Health Center. So what is MYB? We are an advanced health center that is designed specifically for men, and we aim to combine medical diagnostics with personalized wellness solutions in order to boost male health. The way we do it is that we analyze all body metrics, including hormones, enzymes, and all other metrics that have to do with health. And based on that, we create a specialized nutritional plan, workout programs, treatments, and lifestyle optimization routines. And our overall mission is to help men take control of their health, boost their performance, and feel at their best every single day of their lives. This slide shows the business model canvas for our health and wellness service. It outlines the key components of our business, including our main partners, activities, resources, and values we offer to our customers. It also highlights how we build relationships with our clients, the channels we use to reach them, and who our target segments are. Finally, we present a general view of our cost structure, revenue streams, to give an overview of how the business is designed to operate effectively and sustainably. In order for our business to grow into 2 different international markets, we have used the market screening approach to determine which are the best countries for our expansion. We used this criteria listed here in order to find the first 7 main countries that are potential for our expansion. First of all, we have assessed which countries have a high-income male population who is also very health aware. Also that men who demand wellness, hormone therapy, and life longevity services. Also, we found countries with favorable regulatory openness, cultural openness, and male-focused wellness, with an urban lifestyle and a large disposable income, and a market that is not very saturated with competition. So from all these criteria, we have narrowed down the list to 7 main countries. After choosing the main 7 countries for our expansion, we had to narrow down the list to only 2. We used this chart, again from a market screening approach, to score each country on a scale from 1 to 10 for these 6 factors: market demand, regulatory friendliness, business and tax environment, preventive health trend, cultural alignment, and tech integration in healthcare. As you can see here are listed what all the countries scored, and the total score was the score listed here. The countries that scored the highest were the UAE with a score of 53 and the Netherlands with a score of 50. These scores were mainly based on the fact that the UAE has very favorable business and tax environment according to their government webpage, and the Netherlands has very good medical tech integration according to Mr. Boss. Here are the sources listed below. Okay, so now let's look at how culture is going to impact MYB's expansion into both the Netherlands and the UAE. We have used Hofstede's cultural dimension model to analyze the culture of both of these countries. So first, let's start with the Netherlands. It's a low power distance country, meaning that people expect equality and they dislike hierarchy. What this means for MYB is that we would have to ensure our services are transparent and that we're clearly communicating with clients in order to avoid sounding too authoritative. Also, as you can see here, the Netherlands scores 100, which is the max score on the individualism scale. This means that people care about personal goals, and this aligns well with MYB's personal approach. Our focus to improve individuals' health would really resonate with Dutch people. And finally, they score low on the uncertainty avoidance index, which means that they're open to innovation, especially when it comes to health tech, such as hormone therapy and other types of health innovations. Moving on to the UAE, they, as you can see here, have a very high power index, which means that they're very hierarchical. This means that our brand in the UAE will have to be marketed as an elite service or a luxury service. Furthermore, it's also a collectivist society, which means that they value family values over individual values. So what this would mean for our brand is that we can offer group wellness plans to customers in the UAE. And lastly, the UAE has a high uncertainty avoidance. So what that means is that people prefer structure, trust, and credibility, and we would have to reflect that by building clear expectations and have doctor involvement and possibly even government and medical endorsement for our company.
We use the DIFA model to show why both UAE and the Netherlands are ideal for the MYB's expansion. Let's go on to the demand. Well, UAE shows a strong demand from wealthy expats, while the Netherlands focuses on preventive, data-driven health. About the innovation, well, Dubai embraces AI and wearables, while the Netherlands values scientific and evidence-based personalization. For the feasibility, while Dubai offers an easy setup via free zones such as the DHCC, the Dubai Healthcare City Center, and the Netherlands, who support will be easier to move on there via a partnership, which reduces the risk. For the attraction, while Dubai luxury branding attracts status-driven clients, while the Netherlands appeals to busy professionals seeking secure private care.
Moving on to our target audience, they are high net worth men aged 30 to 65 and 65 plus, earning over 185,000 euro per year. The 65 plus group is key because their urgency to monitor and improve health is higher. They focus on longevity, staying active, and managing well-being to grow their business and enjoy family life without significant health concerns. They're based in the Netherlands and Dubai. They value efficiency and seek tailored, data-backed solutions. These are busy entrepreneurs, executives, and expats often lacking time for proper health checkups. Behaviorally, they're proactive and analytical but need a holistic view of their health to prevent underlying issues from being missed. Our pricing strategy, aka how we make money. First of all, there is going to be a one-time fee of 1,200 euro, which grants the very first full-body holistic picture of the person, which would involve, as previously mentioned, hormone check, blood work check, enzyme check, and everything that's included. Now, in terms of tiers, we've got three main tiers. This would be the essential baseline, the cheapest one that gets obviously less value. Our second one, which would be expected to be the most popular one, which is the peak performance tier at 325 euro per month. You would get 2 checkups per year, one every 6 months. You would get 24/7 AI generated reporting on your personal markers. And also you would get all of those features below. And also the Founders Club tier, which would be for the ultra high net worth individuals who are looking for constant improvement in their current metrics. This over here, you can see that is our 2-year financial plan. For the very first year, we're planning to earn anywhere between 170,000 euro to 195,000 euro from our different packaging strategies. And in year 2, we're planning to almost double that. Now, in terms of cost of goods sold for the essential package, this would be 120K. For the peak performance, it would be 120K. And for the Founders Club, it would be an additional of 27K. In total, this would mean 267,000 euro, more or less, in terms of cost. Now, our additional metrics, which would matter more for the marketing and sales side, this would be our monthly price and COGS, which were already mentioned. The LTV, which is the lifetime value of each client, which would be between 1.8 to 8.5K, if, of course, a person stays for more than 1 year. The CAC, cost of acquisition, doesn't really vary a lot. It would be between 450 to 600 euro, and the LTV to CAC ratio is pretty good on all sides, from 4 to 1, 8 to 1, and 10 to 1 for different packages, and the payback period is between 1 and 2 months. Now, our margin, the average gross margin, meaning before cost of goods sold are estimated, would be 74%, and our average net margin, meaning what percentage are we retaining from each dollar we get, is 63%, which is a very good metric. And in terms of net profit, which is the most interesting metric over here, for year 1, we're estimated at 500,000 euro, more or less.
This is a visual representation of the 7 Ps that we have here. We've already covered the product, price, and place. Now let's move on to promotion. We're planning on doing social media ads by collaborating with influencers and also having online marketing campaigns throughout Instagram, Facebook, and other social medias. We're also planning on participating in podcasts or even sponsoring them. And also we're planning on having a referral campaign, such as invite a friend to get something for free or get a reward from that. For the people's part, we have the doctors, the coaches, trainers, and our customer service staff. About the process, we're planning on having it pretty easy and straightforward. With an easy sign up, you get the tests, then you have a personalized plan, and also the regular follow-ups that you have every few months. And about the packaging, it's a clean app, a clean design with the health kits, branded reports, and also the monthly progress updates that you're gonna have. After looking at the Hofstede model, we've concluded that we're gonna need 2 different market entry strategies for both UAE and the Netherlands. So we've decided to go into the UAE by opening a premium flagship clinic under the DHCC license by locating it in the Dubai Marina or downtown, being close to the luxury gyms and expats. We've already talked about our target customer and the marketing, so let's move on to the partners. We're planning on partnering with the high-end gyms, concierge clinics, and local influencers. For our timeline, we're planning that in the first quarter of 2026, we're gonna set up and license ourselves. Then in the second quarter, we're gonna launch our company, and in the third and fourth quarter of 2026, we're gonna grow a membership and refine our company. Moving on to the Netherlands, our entry mode that we're planning on doing, it's partnering with private clinics and health centers. By locating ourselves in Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and The Hague, the target consumer has been mentioned and the marketing as well. But about our partners, we're planning on partnering with private wellness clinics, performance gyms, and healthcare centers and coaches. For the timeline, it's a bit different than the Dubai one because we're planning on doing a partnership, which will be that in the first quarter of 2026, we're gonna launch a pilot with a clinic of our choice. Then we're gonna jump into the third quarter of 2026, we're gonna evaluate and prepare to open our own clinic. And in the beginning of 2027, we're gonna open our own branded center in the Netherlands.